So what's going on with the shift in Gen Zers looking for work these days? College? Maybe not so much anymore. Mike Thompson joins us now. He's an education expert and also the CEO of Learner Mobile, an award-winning learning management company that delivers a seamless experience for training employees. Hey, Mike, welcome back in. Thanks for being here.
Hey, good morning.
I
That's
think
a great description. Sounds exciting.
Well, sure. I mean, you've got a killer job here, and I'm sure you're seeing the change in the movement with people in this economy, especially not wanting to bring on all that debt from college, and then all of a sudden I've got a degree, I need $80,000 a year. Well, the reality is not happening. So why do that?
Yeah, no kidding. We are seeing so many people move to the trades because of the high debt, the high cost of college. And the good news is there's a lot of opportunity out there, and not just a lot of opportunity, but some real high paying job opportunities. So the trades are very, very appealing at this time.
Yeah. And when you talk about some of these trades, I mean, we're talking 6-figure incomes as well. It's not like, okay, you can be a plumber, make $30,000 and nope, it's not your grandfather's job anymore. These people are making good money.
Yeah, they're making more money than people that are walking away with a 4-year degree right now. I mean, like you and I have talked about in the past, the value proposition for 4-year institutions has gotten a little bit clunky, a little bit messy, a little bit confusing. The more that I think 4-year, I think that they've got to make a decision, and that is get back to the basics of what college is all about, and that is equipping students for a really successful career path going forward in some key areas.
My brother-in-law is a superintendent at Tuscaloosa City Schools, and we've had the conversation before in that our colleges and high schools preparing students for arrival into the workforce for what's needed in their own states. Meaning if there's a job market that's huge in automotive because of the different automotive plants that have come into Alabama, are we training up people to be able to work into that workforce, for instance? Are we training people to fit where the jobs are these days? I'm not sure we're doing that.
Well, I hope so. I mean, there's certainly been a major talent gap in lots of different fields. For example, we work a lot in the aviation industry, and there's a pilot shortage for sure. And so, the colleges just aren't pumping out enough pilots right now. So these commercial airliners are taking matters into their own hands. They're starting their own corporate universities. And nowadays you can graduate high school and immediately start to learn how to fly for the big commercial airliners. And you're going to retire as a multimillionaire, and you're not going to have a ton of debt on the front side of that.
Do you think that universities and colleges are a bit antiquated when it comes to the reality of what's going on in the job market these days? And, as Coach Belichick used to say, you got to pivot or you're going to lose games. If we draft 3 wide receivers and we have better wide receivers and we have running backs, guess what? We're going to be throwing the ball a little more this season than we did last year. So do you believe colleges and universities need to start readjusting quicker and more than they have?
Yeah, for sure. And that's a really, really good point. And the good ones, we are seeing the good ones adjust and evolve and really hone in that value proposition. And the ones that are showing lots of promise are the ones that are going beyond just the brick and mortar college experience. They're embracing that digital learning. They're embracing that lifelong learning, that continuous education. They're not looking at their student population as just a 4-year experience on campus. They're looking at it as a lifelong experience beyond campus. And the colleges that are embracing that approach are the ones that are really getting ahead right now.
Well, in addition to that, you had mentioned, there's some companies that say, hey, skip school. Come on, we'll put you through our own education and training programs. Are we seeing more and more of that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what, those organizations that are offering that are really creating that faster speed to readiness. So people are getting skilled up quicker they're getting skilled up cheaper, and they're more effective. Their programs are more effective. So I think our colleges and universities can learn a little bit from what these corporations are doing right now from a skill development standpoint, a lot of what the trades are doing right now from a skill development standpoint. And I think that they could certainly lean into that a bit more.
All right. Very good information. Mike Thompson, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. We'll have you back.